Hello, mateys. This is Discovery Scouts, a Pirates of the Caribbean film series here. Tonight is Thursday, December 29th, 2016. This could be about almost 2 more days. Could be about the end of 2016 and 366 days. So, I hope we're gonna see you did the best of both in 2016 today. Is Suicide Squad is really good movie. It's called the villains were the bad guys, and Will Smith as the Deadshot, Margot Robbie as Harley Quinzel as the Floyd here. El Diablo is known by Jay Hernandez, and Joe Kamen as the Red Flag, Cara Delevingne as the Enchantress, Dr. June Moore, and Viola Davis as Amanda Waller, and John Courtney here, and Adela Abaji is the Killer Croc, and it's one of the good movie. It is a good bad guy, so to call. The villain here as Joker, played by Jared Leto. No such things about for a first appearance as the Batman vs Superman from the movie 2016. This is from Henry Cavill from The Man of Steel. For the next year, is his Justice League. The only nice things about the real much of the mention that as the Flash thing, as the wondering who has about superheroes do and supervillains. And many of the sometimes it's terrible things that happen, So I haven't much of the important things about the guys about the DC Comics here, and one of those presentations of the Man of Steel, Batman vs Superman, Suicide Squad, Wonder Woman, Batman, and the first time, and could be the next year too, and Justice League. If could one of the decides to record their histories, it could decide to see sometimes and know I've really the importance. So I was a kid, my brother and sister, never heard of about for Batman and for super comics here, the superheroes here is eventually is Superman, one of the voice actors. In what they want to be on a conscious be serious about the dawn of justice. It could be one of the it really issues the important things about a good helping other people on Earth. From Krypton, Kal-El as Clark Kent as Superman. He thinks returns of Viola Davis as Amanda Waller talks about the documentary as Superman. But aftermath, one of the three superheroes defeat Kryptonian as Doomsday from transformated from General Zod from Krypton. He just literally created from Doomsday, led by Lex Luthor, played by supervillains is Jesse Eisenberg. They have a lead behind for the partner of Ta Akamoto, play as Mercy Graves from the Wolverine from last 3 years. For the last good thing about for crushing for last the rumor of Hugh Jackman, he was 48. He was the specials. He was going back for a year of a 40-year-old about 45. He could be animated. Animated by Marvel Studios. Probably presented by the X-Men Apocalypse. It shall return in 2017 this spring. Is Logan is known as Wolverine. It seems that he knows about it who commands that about any appearance. But the messengers he was compliance as the souls. It could be sometimes it be serious of being problem there. Ages wanted disease. The help is through mankind, if it carrying around some things about terrifying such things about bad happens, and some editors have been surprised, very smoke a lot, feel things, and helps each other, kind of again, and so what was this that happened there about the villains as about the criminals here means criminals on Suicide Squad, and the Floyd as the Deadshot as were the bad guys. So he remembers that proud to the perspective, his daughter, his ex-wife, and the mentions that when it mentioned to her, and she was mentioned to his wife and his daughter, and probably to give a thing for the good daughter, the good girl, a good woman, a good guys, a good respective. He was in the meet of his friends, sometimes to be respective as Dr. Harley Quinzel, and he was transformed from the evil woman as the Harley Quinn, as without the relationship with Joker, and he was been all his time. He was about Arkham Knights as a driver around the Gotham. When the Ben Affleck as Bruce Wayne as Batman, and he was chasing sometimes about pink car. He was ruining his date night, and he could want to be rescuing. Batman was suspected for the Harley Quinn. He was trying to arrest the evil woman, but she was drowning from the water, saved his life, and he got her, and she got into prison, into this island forever. And he knows who's there, and that when a Deadshot got her the strangers thing, got her suspect, and he was underestimated. He's kind of a good villains here. It's kind of like good things about the Deadshot and Harley Quinn and Joker. One of the terrorist bad guys is there. The creatures and the humanity there as led by the Enchantress there as Jumor as a transformative witch. As slowly it speaks the native language, but his brother was villainous, and he was there were strong, transformating, and immunity to tremendous. It was the Kraken, long as it destroyed, it distracted, make us in a green, Kryptonite as creature. It's a strange things about slowest event ever and know. As they have his green heart on his body, and then the wearers of the Enchantress speaks English, just a lot of things, Some voices is one of the off. It could be one that definitely and really sucks. It could be one of them terrifying. It could be one of the issues about a few things about all of this a lot. She was fortunately a lot of great things about who was there. It could be terrible things happen. Actually, it was in the moments. If I never forget, and some subscribers do. Some as the extended cut as 134 minutes as the Mario Rabbit as play for the Jared Leto as in name and the dream of it as the one of the two kids wanted his wife wanted this about his wife. She wanted her husband, and sometimes she was a very good kids, and he was killed bad with his head, and El Diablo was it a good love of them. And he wasn't that real. And Rick has his wife as June, and she says it's a dream. It's the idea. It's just not real. Just a long stories. Their enchantress is evil on this world, but you just a feeling. It's just the real. It adjusted the sentence. It was apparently not apparently about images as ever. What a good thing everyone took one of this. We tested be like each other. One of the great things as I do was beloved those things about was a good thing about in the statement most about I's statement was contagious, notify, and verify occasions, and one of the great sites and the quoted there for the histories. So it wasn't that bad, and so I think about 123 minutes is the was theoretical versions, as notes about 2 hours 3 minutes. It's about it was a commentary as know that once. If we get that, as many of those and many that time, it could be one that definitely and terrible things happen. So notify in tens. It was the highest been the loyalty. It was been about for criminals as investigating. Quite a lot of those things are terrifying. You can have the fortune to be wasted time. They know that means, and he could be there could be a sacrifice for him, for two. So, as the Slipknot died out, Slipknot killed, a diable death. That is the Enchantress brothers, for his deceased and his death, and one good thing one of the things that destroyed the city of Gotham was explosive and 1,000 miles away. It could have aftermath that decide. It could be one of the recorded there for the histories. Be one of the sides. It could be on terrible things happen there. Kind of like the tire mates. I was gonna have to sleep until about midnight. So one of the good things about do much would be not that those wasting the time anyway, guys. So what I have to do is you can have to read about the long stories as many as you can, as you wish you knows about and notify. You usually leave about anything anybody else, and so I have to go to sleep right now. Turn this camera recording on. So don't forget to subscribe to my content. So follow on the Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Google, find situation I sing gaming challenge, Juggy still on Elmer, New Jersey, Cockastory, Cockatoo, Play Stores, Tomalell, and Hangouts. Follow the description of friends on Majorca Nuggets, Big Butter, Jordy Style Blogger, Gay Behind the Camera, Bridget West, The Angry Grandpa Shows, Grandpa's Corner, Manicorn, Juliet Riley, Psycho Dad, Larry Snows, Joan Bum, Psycho Mom, and Melissa, Psycho Aunts, Psycho Uncles, Creed, Team Creed. Here is new one as subscribers, Bo Squad, Raggy Dad Still, and Crazy Boyfriend, Crazy in Love, Derek Diesel Diddy, and his girlfriend, Facilita, Life of Moco, Space Jam Gardens, Life of Boog, That's Boog, The Boog Show here, and The Cuba Guy Life, Jackson Doherty, and Shama, and Nana Guys, Ben Phillips, and Elliot Guys today. Praying for Spring, GF vs. BF, and sometime, and sorry to do. So don't forget to the actress on YouTube channel, Forever Alice Anna, Alexander Daddario Topic, Logan Lerman, Benny T. Jackson, Leva Rambin, Margie Robbie, and Teresa Palmer, Caris Galario, Dylan O'Brien, Thomas Brody, Sangster, and Alexander Flores, and Jake Aba, Douglas Smith, and Ali Wood here to Jim Perrick with his wife, too, and Matthew Daddario, his sister, 2 sisters is here, and good sometimes, huh? We have Dean Collins here, so his friend Logan here. So I love you guys to death. Car Delphine today. Don't forget the subscription to friends that's here. So Selena Gomez, David Henry, and Miley Cyrus, and Emily Osment. A lot of good actresses, my family actress here. So I love you guys to the death. So don't forget to keep it rich, mateys. Have a good night. Have a good evening.